WWE superstar Alberto Del Rio. We're here in Miami, South Florida. This is like a second home for Alberto Del Rio. And we're near the American Airlines Arena where tonight Monday Night Raw will be here the night after the Royal Rumble. What was it like last night, the Royal Rumble in Orlando at the Amway Center, Alberto?
Well, it was amazing. As any other WWE show, the crowd was there to enjoy what we do in the ring. We had a really great event with of course, the Batalla Real, the Royal Rumble, and where we crown a new champion, Triple H. He's a new WWE champion. Some other championship matches, including myself and Kalisto. It was a really good event.
What is it like? You mentioned Kalisto. It's been a seesaw battle for the title with you guys. What's it like working with him? What's it like for you, maybe tonight, having a rematch and getting the belt back?
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do tonight, but I'm definitely gonna get that title back, or any other title. As you know, I'm a collector of titles. I have been doing that through my career in all the companies that I've worked for. And if I get the opportunity tonight here in Miami to get my title back, it will be fantastic, especially because we have a big Latin community here in Miami, and it will be great. I remember winning my first World Heavyweight title here in Miami, and all the crowd was there. They were supporting me, cheering for me, even though I'm the bad guy of the movie. Here in Miami, I was a good guy for one night.
You were in the crowd that night celebrating with the fans in the crowd. It was a special moment that night.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite matches. It's one of my favorite matches. And,
it was against Big Show, right?
It was against the Big Show. That was back in the days when I was living here in Miami. So my family and friends were there. Like I said, it's one of my favorite matches of all time. I had a great time working with Big Show that night, and once again, I was a good guy for one night.
In the Royal Rumble itself, then you also had double duty last night because you got to participate in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
What is that like, going with all these guys going in there? It's all crazy, just everybody doing their thing.
Well, for me, it's the same every week. I go out there like 3 or 4 times per show. They always use me for different segments, which is good because they keep me busy, and I get more TV time. But I mean, it's exhausting. I mean, but if you want to be a pro wrestler, you have to be willing to pay the price.
Also, the League of Nations made a big impact last night, taking out Roman Reigns. What is it like working with those guys in this faction that's put together?
It's good, it's good. I mean, to be honest, I don't even know who came up with the idea of putting the 4 of us together. Unfortunately, there has been some injuries in the group, and that's the reason we are not taking the group to the place where we want to take it. Wade Barrett is hurt at the moment. I'm a little bit hurt. Same for Rusev. I think Sheamus is gonna go to surgery in the following weeks. So, but I mean, once we get healthy, we're gonna give a lot to talk to everybody.
What was it like hugging Mr. McMahon last night?
That segment was super fun. To be honest, I was really tired or hurt after my match because I got hurt. I mean, this is an old injury. My lower back, it's an old injury, but I got hurt again like 4 weeks ago, and it keeps getting bad week by week because I'm not stopping. So after my match with Kalisto, I was pretty tired and hurt. So by the time we went out with Mr. McMahon, I was not really feeling it. But once we were out there with him, we had a blast. I mean, I totally forgot about how tired and hurt I was because he's just fantastic, man.
Family, Alberto. What is it like? How important is family to you? How much do they enjoy?
Family for me is everything. That's why I do what I do. If it wasn't for them, I would have stopped probably 3, 4, 5 years ago. I want to give them the best. I'm giving them the best, and I want to be able to be with them 24/7 in the next 3-4 years. Whenever I decide to retire, I'm gonna be able to just go home and enjoy them. That's the reason I'm working so hard, because I wanna, even though I'm not with them too much these days because I'm on the road the 70% of my time, I'm doing it because in the future I wanna be there 24/7.
What is it like? You mentioned how they were there in your big match in 2013. What is it like when they get to see you live and be a part of what you're being a part of?
Oh, it's crazy. They enjoy it. They like my oldest one, he enjoys it so much, but he also suffered it so much. Like he was with me 2 weeks ago when we were doing some shows in Louisiana. We did New Orleans, and I remember him telling me at the hotel, "Hey, Daddy, I know why you kept losing." And I'm like, "Do you?" And I said, "Why? Why are you saying that?" And I said, "Because you have lost twice in a row against Jericho, but I know what it is." And I said, "Why? Tell me, because I don't know what it is." And he said, "It's because you're jumping too high and he sees you coming. So what you have to do is just jump from here to there, but do it short. That way he won't have time to see you." And I was like, "Okay, son, don't worry, I'll do that." And that's the week when I recovered, when I regained the United States title. So after the match with Kalisto, he was like, "See, Daddy, I told you if you jump short, he will not have time to see you." So it's fun, they enjoying it. And again, I'm doing it for them. So as long as they're happy, I'm happy.
Alberto, what do you like about South Florida?
Everything. I was telling Joe that every time I come here, I want to move back to Miami, because I love the weather, I love the people. Everything is nice and pretty here in Florida. I'm not saying that it's not nice and pretty in San Antonio or Texas, but it's just different. I moved to Texas because most of my family are there. My father, my sisters, they live there. They have cousins, uncles living there. And you know, we all help each other. And while I was gone from WWE, it was easier for me to go down to Mexico and work every week, because that's a super short flight. It's only a 90-minute flight, so it made my life easier while I was gone. But I don't know. Never say never. I might come back to Florida one day.
Can you give a little promo in Spanish about Raw tonight and people coming out to see the show?
In Spanish, of course, yeah. Todos mis amigos aquí de la Florida, los espera su campeón Alberto Del Rio. Vamos a gritar todos sí, 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 para recuperar ese título.